Good evening, I'm Rob Vaughn. First at 10, the Big Apple, a big dam, and a brewing debate over the water that flows through our region. How should it flow, and who gets to say how it flows? Experts are studying this. New York City has its eye on a dam spanning the Lehigh River on the the Luzerne-Carbon County line about an hour north of Allentown. But could a plan that New York City favors hurt recreation on the Lehigh River? Think whitewater rafting and other fun stuff. Tonight, hundreds of people showed up to have their say. WFMZ's Josh RULTENBERG was there.
Well, Rob, not only were there a lot of people who attended the meeting, but a lot of unhappy people. We heard from folks that were against and open to opportunities, but not many community members came out in full support of the idea.
We're worried that you're here at all.
Absolutely.
It was standing room only inside the ballroom at Mount Laurel Resort as officials laid out a study about changes to the Francis E. Walter Dam.
Thank you all for coming out.
The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, the Delaware River Basin Commission, and New York City's DEP explained how their nearly 3-year study shows how water from the dam could be used to push back encroaching saltwater in the Delaware River if a drought happened. Whitehaven's DOREEN and Robert LUNDQUIST say the water should stay as it is. When you first heard about this announcement, what was going through your mind?
Fear that we would lose all of that and we would lose what we have in our own backyard.
For the Army Corps to step in or New York to step in and say we want to change that at this date is just hindsight and too late.
The dam does more than control the flow of water. It's essential to a $4 billion tourism industry in the region, a lot of that on the Lehigh River. Ken POWLEY with Whitewater Challengers says if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
What I'm hoping to hear is an assurance that beyond just being a desire, that the study partners are committed to not studying alternatives that would jeopardize or diminish the recreational and water quality values of the Lehigh River.
As of now, 3 New York City reservoirs at the headwaters of the Delaware push back on the salt water, but New York officials say climate change is stressing the system. The DEP made one assurance to the crowd.
New York City is not interested in using F.E. Walter Reservoir for drinking water, nor do we want to purchase space in the reservoir.
However, DOREEN isn't buying it.
Because you start with a little and you always want more, you always want more.
And as officials have stated, this is only the beginning of the process. The next public meeting is scheduled for the fall. In Whitehaven, Luzerne County, Josh RULTENBERG, 69 News.